outputs. Hopefully it doesn't break everything. Alright, there's our horizontal stream. There's our vertical stream. Alright, there we go. We got him. Alright, it's been a minute. I'm gonna need a sentimental. Oh my god, you guys hear the new Lizzo album? It's atrocious. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's been a hot minute. I don't want to get into it on YouTube, but we're just jumping into it. Back into it. It's a big deal to go from Act 2 to Act 3, and it feels like a commitment to finally make the step. And so I had to be ready. I've been working on some projects offline. I did do some crafting streams, but it wasn't kind of going as intended. I totally forgot about my, like, entourage of summons. I've got... Oh, that's bugged. Oh, it just looks like a cat. Okay. I have a... Hello? Okay, so it's transformed to look like a dragon. Can it not walk? I forget. That's how this thing gets nerfed, I think, is that it has no movement. Are we in turn-based mode? No. Anyways, we have a dragon, we have a air elemental, we have Scratch, we have us, we have Nessa. It would be interesting if you could just, like... It would be interesting to do, like, a summons run, but that would come online basically right about now. Alright! I don't know if we need to go into this with a long rest. I don't have any, short rests available, so we're just gonna walk into it. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna quickly test in the live stream chat. Test. There we go. Okay. And then this one. Alright. Slay. I'm going to miss this very long line of buffs. Specifically these ones. The approval. I also didn't post on YouTube in the last little bit, but I do plan on... I've filmed tons of stuff about the boots, so I'm going to be posting that on Instagram pretty soon. Alright. It's time! I'm scared, but it's time. Wait.
What's next, okay. I wonder.
I will go forward.
No time to waste.
It'd be crazy if you could beat Orin.
I doubt they've disbanded peacefully.
I do feel like from this point to Baldur's Gate, so at some point the army gets disbanded or defeated by the Steel Watch. I do feel like there should have been a cutscene for it or something. Because it kind of feels like they just kind of evaporated into thin air, you know? Okay, to Baldur's Gate. Can I take these? I'm actually nervous. This is like, I would argue that this is like the halfway point of the game. Because Act 3 is so large. I feel like justice! I feel like justice. Ugh. I've been seeing... Gemma Frogsy, listen. It's been a minute. I was just showing off I've been working on a new pair of boots. They're Zara Larson inspired, and I did like this crazy like design. I don't know why. I was just like, you know what, it'll be fine. And it, you know what, I got there. I basically put a corset on the inside of the boot to hold it up. Anyways, Justice, give us that love a deep dickin'. Hit us with that. I've been doing crafting streams, but I feel like people don't like them. Maybe the quality's just not there. Also, I need to maybe acknowledge that my personality is just not as what it once was before moving. Not that I'm having a bad time, I'm just evolving. I'm just continuing to move through life and time, and so maybe I'm just not... Maybe the stream vibe is different. What I was gonna say, sorry, about this part of the game, though, was in Baldur's Gate, this is the end of Act 2. I think there's a case to be made that... Could you imagine if they made 2 separate games? Or like a part 1 and a part 2? Because they cut so much from Act 3. Hi, Slim! Who are you? Slim, I'm so sorry. Listen, I've been talking about how I haven't been streaming. There we go. Tip him at ko-fi.com/thegigglepusgang. Tip him. Welcome, Kosal and Jammy, welcome in. Listen, you're not the only viewer. We're streaming on multiple platforms. Justice, thank you for that balanced breakfast. Craft streams are I know, they're a whole different beast, having a great view of the craft so chat can follow while focusing on making quality crafting choices and keeping the chat. It's honestly, like, it's more complicated than, like, Baldur's Gate is great because, like, you can just stand here. Like, if I want to talk, I can just stand here and they're on screen and it's whatever. But I would say, like, crafting streams are more akin to, like, a first-person shooter, like streaming Overwatch, because it's just a lot more going on. Yeah, it's a complicated stream format, and then, like, I don't know, when you're crafting, you're kind of more locked in. It's a little bit more of a serious vibe. And so I've just been trying to figure out how I want to navigate that, you know? And maybe it's just like I say, to hell with the views when I'm crafting. It doesn't matter. And if I have it set up and because my thought was I'm going to be doing it anyway. So I could just go live. But I don't want to make stuff that isn't... It's not that I care about the numbers, but I just want to make sure that the people who are there are entertained. Does that make sense? But yeah, I've been kind of like trying to figure out how I want to navigate it. But I haven't streamed in a while. Slim, welcome back. Hello. You're gonna be playing what's that game with Raz later? I can raid Raz today. It's the drawing game where you're the little white the little doll. Yeah, you're here first. There you go, Kosal. There you go. You can claim first on YouTube, I guess. I will not be joining. I have to leave at around 4:30. But I was just like, you know what? I could easily make that an excuse to not stream. I was just like, yeah, I have to leave early. I'm like, that could be an excuse, and I can have an excuse every single time. So instead, I'm just gonna do it anyway. Yeah, forget the views and being perfect. Just make adjustments every time. Yeah, I've been working on that for a year, and every stream make little adjustments. With the people show up, it just take a bit. Yeah, inviting other crafters, that's super fun. And their process, that's super... Then you'll have to do it alone. Take some pressure off of you, for sure. Yeah. Either that, or Justice, have you tried putting up Temple Run or, like, Subway Surfer? Just like it's like craft, your face, and then like Minecraft parkour. Am I the asshole? Da 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 da. Am I the asshole? Topher and I will always join if you ever need it. Oh, that's very sweet. I appreciate it. I'm just figuring out, like, it's kind of weird to, like, be at a point where I want to, like, kind of not I want to reinvent, kind of. And it's easier to start fresh. It's easier to start streaming than it is to, like, reinvent what you're doing. For sure. Z, thank you. I appreciate it. I think, like, one of the struggles that I have is I'm not content just doing the same thing over and over and over again, if that makes sense. And so I definitely like, I can't just trudge along doing the same thing. Or one of those gross satisfying videos, like it's like scraping an inverted horse's hoof. Yeah, or we could have, so it's like a cycle between Subway Surfers, Minecraft parkour, and then like hydraulic press. I don't see the horse hoof, but I see hydraulic press. If infected. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm working it out. And I'm in a good spot, like, mentally. It's just like, what do I want this to be? The thing is, I really do enjoy Baldur's Gate. 50! Work it out. I'm working it out. 50, Slim! That's crazy. I wish there was, like, I should have, like, a trigger for when people announce their streak. That's crazy. Thank you, Z. Listen, that's very sweet. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. Because it's like a problem and I'm trying to solve it. Because I'm, like, I genuinely am interested and I love playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's just kind of like figuring out the in-between and like what is the actual barrier to streaming. You know what I mean? It's kind of like there's this like, as soon as I'm doing it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. As soon as I'm streaming, I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying this. But it's just the process of actually just doing it. I'm just thinking it out, you know? And it's not that I feel like I want to have an explanation for you guys, because a lot of you have been here for so long. And so, like, I don't want to just disappear. You know what I mean? I should, not that I owe it, but kind of maybe a little bit. Relatable, yeah, absolutely. Helps us people connect. Well, I think, like, I just think about the reality of the world when I first started streaming was so vastly different. My goodness. My goodness. It was so different. Barry! Gold's favorite princess. "59 months. We yapping, we talking. Also, like, when I scheduled a month's worth of content on my YouTube channel, I felt so good. And it was so nice to just see them going out every day. It's just like, I just need to do it. Not sponsored by Nike. You know what I mean? Barry, I hope you're excited for this weekend. I'm excited. I'm back, your phone died. Get to the charger. Z, I don't think you're falling in love. And that's okay. I don't need people to love me. We're just hanging out. I appreciate the positivity. Keep it positive, keep it platonic. It's gonna be fun. There's a big Pokemon Go event this weekend. I'm very excited about it. I could've... Oh, yeah, Z was talking about Slim. Slim is a cutie patootie, for sure. For sure. That's funny. I was just saying, I feel like it's so funny because Wizards of the Coast is trying to not sell, but recruit who's gonna make Baldur's Gate 4. They've been sending their they've been trying to go to different game studios about who's gonna make Baldur's Gate 4, and everybody's just like, no, I don't wanna. They don't want to follow up after Larian Studios because of how incredible the game was. And Larian Studios doesn't want to make Baldur's Gate 4 because they feel like they made the story that they want to make and now they want to move on. Part of me really wonders if, what the game would have been like if there was a 2-part game. So Act 1 and 2 were like one game, and there was Act 3 was a separate game, because they cut out so much from Act 3, and Act 3 is already half the game anyways, so if they didn't cut anything out, what could have they done? But then they would have been flamed for the DLC discussion, but... Are you British? Are you British? I got a bottle of water. Yeah, Day-Day's got it. Yeah, I'm English and she ain't. No. Although, I'm British. I don't know what it is, but the Brits do tend to like this stream. I do have, like, a fair amount of British people that enjoy this stream. It's interesting. Oh no, it's not a wig. This is totally my real hair. And these are totally my real ears. I don't know what you're talking about. They're so for real. They're so for real. I'm British! Listen. Oh no, I hope I don't fall. I hope my hair still changes color. The Brits don't use teas because they're... The Brits don't use teas because they lost it all in the harbor. That's pretty dang good. That's pretty dang good. That's a good joke. Blank all days being more Ginger and Frosty than me. Listen, I guess so. Oh, ma'am, deep from England, up north, West Yorkshire. We always, like, joke about saying bottle of water in as little syllables as possible. Boa. Boa. But, no, I am Canadian. We are in formalities. We're part of the Commonwealth, I guess it would be called. Ugh. My very real ear is falling off. Don't mind me. Call me Picasso. Look at what I don't like. What is it about this stream? Lee, welcome in London here. What is it about? I don't. Oh, we gotta ask. We gotta ask because we have like regulars. Umbrio, Rob's Irish, but we have we are a friend to the English for sure. Brother Went Sappy, welcome back. Your little Sonic icon. Slim, are you saying that English people have leprosy? I'm confused. You're English? Alright. Time for a poll. I don't know how many people are in chat right now. Oh, my ear's falling off. I was like, that's great. I'm like, I can't wait to see where Slim is taking this joke. It would be interesting to see how, like, the demographic, because, like, it's so many English people. You're T-Rex? Damn. Are you living in that heat wig here? Here's the thing, Jammy. Okay, listen, I'm very sorry. I know your guys' heat is, like, absolutely bonkers in the UK, but because of the El Nino, like, the weather pattern of how it's working, it's just, like, weather systems and air currents. Like, our summer has been more mild than it's ever been. We're not, like, my plants aren't growing properly. Like, I have some gardens, and, like, my tomatoes aren't getting enough, like, fully enough sun. It's not warm enough. Like, it's been around 20... Thank goodness I don't have to convert it to Fahrenheit, because we do have some Americans in chat. But it's been about, I want to say, it's been around 20 degrees consistently. And normally we have, like, normally it's around 30. I know, it's a very, it's kind of weird. I feel really bad because, like, comparatively, like, I see everywhere else is having, like, like people are dying, Kim. No, but literally, people are dying from heat. From the heat. And it's like, I'm like, I don't want to wish it to be too much warmer. Been sunbathing all day. Lovely and brown. It's nearly 10 here and it's still 20 degrees Celsius. No severe smoke, yeah. The thing is, it's been like 20 degrees, but like not a lot of rainfall. I live in a rainforest. I talk about that. I live in Vancouver. And so we still do have like water advisories, but it's just weird. 10 p.m. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I've been thankful how our weather has been. Yeah, I would love it if it was like 25. My plants need a little bit more sun. They're like, I can tell, like, they're doing fine, but they're not, like, starting their final, like, growth phase and starting, like, the cantaloupes and the tomatoes aren't turning red. They're just kind of hanging out there. But, you know what? It could be a lot worse, and, so I should be thankful. I live opposite a pub and they're still drinking. I'm not working tomorrow, so I might bob over for a point. That's definitely how you say it. Yeah, 30 degrees in Spain feels like 30 degrees in Spain. 30 degrees in Turkey feels like 30 degrees in Turkey. But 30 degrees in the UK feels like I'm being cooked in an oven. Well, so, like, people love to make fun. They're, like, especially, I see a lot of, like, people from California, people from Texas, like, really southern states that, like, make fun, because it's objectively much hotter down there. However, it depends on your region's ability to handle hot temperatures. Like, in Texas, they're well acquainted with hot temperatures, so they have, you know, air conditioning and have built their housing for cooling, right? Versus an area that is not equipped to handle hot heat, even if the temperature is lower, if nowhere has air conditioning. If the building, because, like, in a lot of places, it's built to actually retain heat in the winter. So, not having rainstorms anymore. Pint of Stella, Bar Lady, 550, please, darling. I'm a quarter cast, so I'm sound as a pound. I don't know what those words mean. I don't know what those words mean. Anyways, I'm thankful I have, like, a portable air conditioning unit. Fuck it, going for a pint. There you go. But stay frosty if you can. You can put I put little bean bags. I have like these hand-sewn bean bags in the freezer, and you can kind of put them over your head. Have a cold shower if you can. Habayata? Welcome in. Okay. Drink lots of water, absolutely. A cheeky point. Have a bowl of water. Wet paper towel, yeah. Put them in the freezer in Ziploc bags, that works. Or even just like a wet towel, yeah. Yeah. And I mean, like, I feel like this'll be a good test for some people. Like, we need to, this is a warning to set up more infrastructure based off of cooling. But air conditioning is also not fully the answer either, because that requires a ton of power. We have the benefit where I am in BC, it's a contentious issue, but a lot of our power comes from hydro dams. And they've been wanting to build more dams. So technically it's like, it's a fairly clean source of energy. However, you have to dam up a whole river, and so when they want to build a new one, it gets very contentious. But Giant freaking metal fans. We don't have air conditioning? Yeah. 31 degrees on Friday. Put wet towels in the freezer. Or paper towel, but if you do wet towels, it'll be reusable. Thankfully, like, I'm in an half in-ground basement. The front part is fully above ground, but the back part of the house is in-ground. Zelda? No. No, it's, I'm Shadowheart. We've just been yapping for too long. But hey, listen, I enjoy it. I enjoy it, so you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing what I enjoy, okay? I'm doing what I enjoy. Over the weekend we lost power and it was 35, humidity of 89. That's another thing is the humidity. The temperature is only one component. Yeah, if the wet, I don't know if you guys are acquainted with the concept of wet bulb, all that kind of stuff. But when the humidity is very high, it makes it even like when you sweat, your sweat won't evaporate. I think that this is also like we need like third spaces, or like even like just like going to a mall that's air conditioned. Like we need spaces that are publicly available that are air conditioned. Alert for it on your phone. Yeah. And the thing is, this is gonna be impacting, like, El Nino isn't just for the summer, it's for like the whole, like, it's kind of like it'll have rippling repercussions into next summer. I was lucky enough able to go to my friends. I do realize I do kind of look like Zelda. I'm trying to zoom in on her. She doesn't have her blonde hair yet. This is who we cosplaying. Not in this outfit, but this is it. I have the braid. But yeah, frozen cold towels, or a cold beanbag, a fan. You could put some ice cubes next to a fan. Definitely hydrate. It's platinum for sure. Yellow! Looks vibey. How is the stream going? We're going, actually. It's going pretty well. We're yapping. I was gonna get started on Baldur's Gate pretty quick here, but we were talking about, I don't know, we were talking about content creation, talking about motivation, and then we got talking about the heat, which is very, very strenuous in a lot of places outside of in the United States, but it's been very, very bad in England. So, yeah, it's just been a very weird summer for where I am. Oh my god, that's moving. Tripop. It's moving. Tripoptophobia warning. What the heck? It's alive? Funky. I cannot understand your accent. Where are you from? Tina, where do you think? I said it earlier. Don't give the answer away. It's so funny because everyone doesn't think they have an accent. But I guess I do. I'm not British. I'm a what would be the equivalent of, what would be the British slang for saying, like, pulling your leg? This conversation again? I guess so. It all came up because somebody did think I was British. Could have been a joke. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I am genuinely curious, though, about why the Brits are so comfortable. Well, not that it's a bad thing. I'm just curious about what the vibe is they put out. They're like, ah, she's Commonwealth. Here we go. What beverage? What is the beverage that is sweet, fizzy, and made with water and syrup? My little soda pop. You're all I can think of. Every drop I drink up. Alright, gang. All I have to do is walk through this gate. This is it. That's all I have to do. Pop. I have no freaking idea, swear to God, I'm not even from any- It's all good. I'm from Canada. Oh yeah, there, bud. I don't have, like, not many Canadians talk like that. Apparently I get more Canadian when I'm talking on the phone to my parents, though. Raz was saying I do. Beyond the barricade, it's there a world you long to see. Join in the fight that will give you the right to be free. You know what? We need to have like a mass rewatch of Les Mis. That'll give people the motivation. So fuck the city. I'm moving to Saskatchewan. Exactly. Hi, Violet. Yeah, we're trying to walk. Listen, that's all I need to do right now is I need to walk through this gate, but we've been yapping so much. You did spell it right. I sort of forgot that country existed. I forgot that you existed. It's okay. It's okay. Les Mis, Violet, I feel like if you could get like 1% of all of the US to watch Les Mis at the same time. I realize that's millions of people, but if that could happen, you guys would have a revolution, I think. Okay. I just had finished I was talking about how it would be interesting if Baldur's Gate 3 was split up into two halves, where it was the first half was Act 1 and Act 2, and the second half was Act 3, because I really do feel like it was lacking to not have the upper city as part of the game. Yeah, go play that funky painting game. Have fun. I'll be raiding over to Raz later. Nothing was right for him. What are we wait. Johnny, what Johnny, what is this a quote of? By evening he was alone, alone his endless guilt, alone even his loneliness. I'm not sad, he. Is it 5 p.m.? No, it is 2 p.m. Oh, very likely. If only. I know. I know. I'm from a post-Soviet country, mate. We here do not know much about stuff happening on the other side of the ocean. All good. All good. Hey, we Gucci. Also, like, we're not, like, a very populous country by population. We're a large landmass, but not super populous, but... Nixlands. How do I pronounce that? Wave, hello, welcome in. 10 p.m. Okay, time check. It's 2 p.m. for me. Lens. Nick Lens. Got it. I was like, what? Wait. After I was like, gotta be careful as I was trying to pronounce. 3 p.m. here. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm walking towards the gate. This is a huge list, is a big deal. A member of your party is not ready. What does that... What does that mean? Is it the cat? Is it the draconic spirit? Nick Slens. Nailed it. Nailed it. How did... It's the cat, I bet. The cat. Hold on. Okay, so can it fly now? Okay. There we go. Nessa? I know, we're a summon squad. We've got us, we've got Nessa, we've got air elementals. We've got a black draconic spirit that actually looks like a dragon. Totally. Oh, actually, it's a Tressum. Looks like Tara. Absolutely base game. There's no... Listen, there's no active mods right now. Here. There's absolutely no mods. This is base game Baldur's Gate 3. No mods. I'm being sarcastic. Yes, this is a mod. It's a... Essentially, it uses the framework because there is a certain circumstance where it seems like you're going to be able to recruit Nessa, but then she just runs away. And so it uses that framework, and then you get something called the... It's a item. There it is. Nessa's Fang. And when you have it, you can summon her. She's very, very cool because as you fight with her, you unlock different abilities. So I haven't fought a monstrosity, so she can't do that. I need to fight a fiend. I need to fight a beast. I just unlocked her, to be honest. You have to kill an elemental. But there's so many cool things. There's so many cool things about this mod. There's lots and lots and lots of cool mods. I also have this... I have, 5e spells, and so this is technically a dragon. Like, it's in disguise right now. I don't know how... Disguise... There's a dispel disguise. Hold on. Boom. Surprise. It's a dragon. It's a dragon.
My faith will guide me.
Can it fly?
In her name.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to group them up. Will the dragon fly over here? I know, right? I was calling it a dragon because it is one. It is one. It is a dragon. Disguise. Bada bing. Alright. I think that was what was holding us back. Dragon D's no! I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I am sorry. Okay. I feel like now I should be able to go through. Oh, here we go. Bing. What the fuck? Illegally obligated? Listen. I think I still have it. It's been ages. I don't know if it's still there or not. Oh, I need to send Fairy my D20. Oh, it's not. I thought I had a D's Nuts generator. I know, time to beat up some monks. Nick, have you played... How many times have you played Baldur's Gate 3? You know, it's so cool how many people are still playing Baldur's Gate 3 for the first time. What I wouldn't give for an absolute concussion to be able to replay this game for the first time. Madish, welcome in. Let's drop, hop, and unlock in. You are about to progress your adventure. Once you move on, you may not be able to return. You don't. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing. This is why it's so stressful. Because you gotta commit to it. I'm saving. So I can come back. Past 6 months, but multiple playthroughs before. Yes. So when I first... This game came out over 2 years ago, which is crazy. I got absolutely tadpoled to the brain. Like, my brain... Like, I played, dreamed about... Everything was Baldur's Gate 3 for about 3 months when it first came out. And this game changed the trajectory of my streaming too, because I was streaming Genshin Impact for a very long time. But, alright, let's do it. We're committing. Here we go. I'm stressed. Oh, I think we have to long rest here, and then long rest elsewhere. right back into it. It's fun to do different playthroughs. As you can see, so this is a Shadowheart origin playthrough. But we've respec'd. I'm a monk. I'm gonna fight some monks.
With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
How much do you know about Gord? Oh man, there's so much to talk about. Genshin is indeed a game that people play. I mean, yeah, I'd be curious to know what the daily players are for Genshin, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I was just kind of done with, like, the gameplay loop of it, so... You know what I'm waiting for? Elder Scrolls 6.
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely.
I wonder if Will knows of the Dark Urge.
Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with
It
dreams
never
of
came
a
up in my
leading
Dark
role,
Urge
the way Father
playthrough.
told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
The fight with Orin also feels pretty substantial, but killing Gortash feels weak. Like, it's a very... When you compare fighting Ketheric to fighting Gortash, you definitely were supposed to fight Gortash in the Upper City. In my opinion. I've been working on Oops All Monks playthrough, it's way too fun. I think if I had to play one... I do like Oops All Druids would be super fun. I don't like playing a spellcasting class where all your spells are locked, so Bard, Sorcerer. I like the ability to Swiss Army knife it, you know? Okay, we're just gonna go through...
The Absolute's armies on the march. Gods? Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, as would I was 7, that's when the
cult of the others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
To conjure the dragon, a 10 day after Father, I grabbed her. There they were.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
We haven't had this discussion. BRB, no worries. Jammy. Druids would be awesome. I feel like there's a whole lot of cool modded 5e subclasses. I played a modded Starry Druid my last playthrough. Before the subclass came out.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved.
There's a theory that Mizora made this
the
image
chant. First softly,
like it wasn't actually happening to be able to get him to commit to it.
A gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
His story, like, I have no love for Duke Ravengard. My main monk characters, Wave the Pizza Chef, that's a mod. That's so funny. Like, what do they do? Do they, like, throw pizza dough at people? That's so funny.
I don't know that it was brave. The moment my soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one I could flee to the spot.
We're just gonna go through the dialogue.
To her warlock. After he said only, I understand.
Okay. Anybody else want to talk? We almost didn't recruit Jaheira. We almost left her behind, which was crazy. Dame Aelin wants to talk. Yes, I believe it's a double long rest.
It is time we spoke about your heritage.
Ah,
There's a debt I must repay.
I love this woman. I love her. You claimed to know something about you knew about the wolves. Tell me everything. My heritage. Yeah, tell me everything.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget. Shah's embrace is something that was forced upon you. It is not your true nature.
Isabel just does it for you. Listen, I like both of them. They're my favorite lesbians. I love Dame Aelin though. She's so intense. I can't be. I was always loyal to Shar. I think you might be right.
Of course I am. And I can prove it. When you freed me from the Shadowfell, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm.
Yes, when she ascends, it's so... I cry. The first time I saw it...
Eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others someplace distant. Let me help you remember, so there will be no doubt.
A memory appears at the forefront of your mind.
People think he's a werewolf. Or... Are you team werewolf or druid?
Do you remember sermons about Selûnite rites of passage? About how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home?
Definitely, that cutscene makes me feel emotions. I wonder if I ever... Listen. That's the whole thing, though. That's the whole thing, is I get to make clips about it. Umbrio! Umbrio, have you watched have you watched the Exandria series, like Calamity and Downfall? Yes, you did, right? I'm making Raz watch Calamity at the moment. I miss this game, Colton. This game misses you. You can always launch it right back up. But yeah, we're watching through Calamity. Umbrio, welcome in. Umbrio, can you tell us, as a long-standing viewer of this stream, we were having this discussion earlier, what makes this stream appealing to British people? Because it's undeniable at this point that British people like this stream. I don't know what it is. So I need your feedback. I beat everything in it. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? How many playthroughs have you done? Because you can always just do a different type of playthrough. But this is my, like, 5th main playthrough through, and I'm still discovering things I've never seen before. So I was gonna say, Nick, is that there's always something more to see. I don't know, for me, Jenna's my world news and source of memes. I'm sorry that you've been disconnected from the world for the last 2 weeks. I apologize. That's true. Okay, my last playthrough was a first ever Dark Urge and a first ever Honor mode, and I completed it first try. I was very proud. I was very, very proud. Don't ever underestimate the importance you can have, because McDonald's has just shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. McDonald's showed us that? I do agree with the sentiment. Absolutely. I know. Listen, Umbria, what I was saying is I'm sorry I haven't been streaming. I'm working on it, okay? I made tons of progress on my boots. I just need to figure out... I need to fine-tune my crafting streams. You're just a fun, chaotic, cozy streamer. I also realize that, like, I'm a bit of a... you know, we as humans pass through time and are never the same. You know what I mean? We are constantly changing, and I feel like I'm a little bit different than I used to be. That's okay. I still have a love of these nuts jokes. Okay. That wolf, that elf, who was he? He's my dad! How do I know this isn't some trick you could have tampered with my memories? That was a Selûnite ritual, wasn't it? So that means ...
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shah. Your future was stolen from you.
The elf you saw was your father. You tried to stop them, but failed.
They're alive? How? Where? I don't know what to say. I don't know these people.
They were seized by Shah's followers, same as you. Only you were to be remolded for their purposes, while your parents... I sense they have suffered greatly in the years since. But now the veil has been
That thing
parted.
keeps moving.
You know what must be done, I trust.
I have to find my parents. I just want to remember what I lost. I'm gonna make them pay for what they did to me. I just want to move on with my life. I want to remember what I
Shah
lost.
may seek to thwart you in that. If she cannot control you, she can at least seek to deny you your past. If you want to remember, you will have to face your abductors in their very lair, in Baldur's Gate. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. But they will all be enemies now. There is one more way in which I can help you. You have been forewarned, and now you shall be forearmed.
Ooh, I get this shard weapon. Not that I'm gonna use it.
You will remember this spear?
Razzie's
No
enjoying
doubt.
it. We were only one
It was
episode
to be the
in.
instrument of my death.
We're watching that instead
Now,
of the Age of Umbra
It will become
stuff.
a parting gift in exchange for my life.
Char's weapon? Surely, I thought it was lost in Shadowfell. How do you have it?
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. I felt the spear call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to.
Selûne!
They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will need it. But what you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
Do you think that, Selûne, do you think that Shar would ever, like, if their power is equal and matched, if she can't become more powerful, she just seeks to diminish her own power to diminish the Moon Maiden's power? But yeah, we're only one episode in, but he was really enjoying it. We're watching the next one tomorrow. We're watching that in place of Thursday. Enemy of Shar. If only the old me could see this. Thank you. I'll need it every advantage of the team except the spear silently. I gotta go with the first option. Enemy of Shar.
Forget her. She was forged by lies. Be guided only by who you have become. I have kept my word. My guidance in exchange for my freedom.
There must be more you can tell me. Perhaps I was foolish to spare you. It may have been better to remain ignorant. It seems we're even. There must be more you can tell me.
Your mind is a deep, dark wood. There are dead ends, shadowy corners, lurking threats. I was lucky to be able to glean as much as I did. Besides, there are more hardships ahead. Knowing too much may cause you to despair, while a little ignorance may shield you. One last thing. Your parents have been in the hands of Shah's followers for some 40 years. It must take tremendous will.
Wait,
for
yeah,
mortals
that
to
makes
hold out that long.
Shadowheart mid. Like, I remember hearing people say
See
she
that
was
their
like
sacrifices are
mid-50s.
not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
She speaks
Also, how are you
pure
doing in the
heresy.
heat, Umbrio? Do you have air
Or so
conditioning?
you
How's
would
your
have
new
once thought.
house?
But you can deny it no longer. A new presence empowers you. You felt it ever since the shadow fell. Seluna.
So Lunar. I wonder. We don't know how she got that.
Pain surges.
POV
from
me
the
after
hand.
crafting for 4
No
hours.
memory comes with it.
My hands are
Loss.
sore.
Just agony.
Shah toys with you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action.
Take action, yes, but freeing your parents will take time. Perhaps there is something more immediate you can do. Something symbolic to put Shah behind you for good.
My hair! My hair! My hair! You still wear your hair like that of a novice? You should change it. Do we get a hair cutting sequence? How have you been? What have you been up to? I've been gardening a lot. I've been working on the boots. I didn't stream it. Maybe I should have. I'm not sure. But that's kind of also another reason why I didn't stream, because I was just like, I just want to work on the boots. No aircon. I have one pretty decent tower fan. I've ordered another. Also has a water tank for a misting function. The heat's pretty brutal, mostly because there's not been any breeze, so it's still heat. Well, because you guys, we were talking about this earlier, Umbrio, that like, you guys aren't super equipped for a hot heat, like a super high temperature, and so that makes it even worse. It's super weird here though. Like our weather is like 10 degrees lighter than it, like cooler than it normally is. Just because I think of like the jet stream and like, I don't know, weather patterns and stuff. It's been actually very, very mild, which has been odd. My plants are having a tough time. They're fine, but they're not progressing into like the bearing fruit stage because it's not really warm. It's not like there's not enough sun or warmth. I have so many tomatoes on one of my plants, but they're not ripening. We don't normally get like over 30 degrees, but right now it's been like 20 the last couple of weeks, and I'm not gloating, but yeah, fruit. I'm growing cantaloupe. Technically, I think zucchini is a fruit, but like tomatoes and stuff like that. All of these plants that like, and a bunch of peppers as well. They're flowering, but then the flowers die, and then no fruit starts. Nothing starts growing. All right, time to. You can change your hair. You can still wear your hair. You still wear your hair like that of a novice. You should change it.
A long, sleepless night awaits. But come dawn, you will have reclaimed a little piece of yourself.
Time to change my hair. Spear of Night. Moonbeam, moonbeam. Unfortunately, I took great effort at putting this in my offhand, and so it gives me a strength of 19. Take an ambient! Yeah, absolutely. Gotta take some melatonin. I was hoping we'd have like an Elsa hair bleach. I knew it wasn't, but... Alright, anything else? Anyone else want to talk? Where is... There's Shahira. I love that Nessa just does walk around. That's kind of cool. Welcome back. How was that pint?
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business...
Okay, she's good. I almost left without recruiting her. That would have been nuts. I don't think Halson has anything else to say. We fixed Thaniel. This camp is super cool. Gonna go to bed. I did save Minthara. Yep, we've got everybody. The whole gang. The gang's all here. Halson doesn't have anything to say. All right. This camp is so big. Wait. Wait, because I'm Tav. I don't have a camp. I love that Halsin doesn't get a campsite. There's an empty one right here. But Halsin doesn't get one. Is this where Shadowheart would have been? I know, because you can knock her out in Act 1 and then recruit her in Act 2. Last playthrough on my Dark Urge honor mode, I respect her into a monk. And I liked playing as her so much that I'm like, I gotta be monk this playthrough. I normally am not much one for the melee classes, but I realize, like, you're not technically using a weapon, but I think everybody's fine. Yeah, so Halsin's just standing up there, and then, yeah, Minthara's here. I think I technically recruited Minthara first. Because if you solve Thaniel first, then the camp looks like Halsin's. So this looked like Halsin's camp the whole time. I'm not sure. Hi, Toby. Alright. Let's go to bed.
Let's see.
I need to set an alarm for 4 o'clock. Does anybody... listen, I don't really care about FIFA. Oh my god. There. I have an alarm set. I know, YouTube's been popping today. Hey, YouTube. Okay, we long rested. I lost all my boons. Okay. Do I leave camp now? I forget how, like... There we go. Perfect. Bro, that's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, Umbreon, that gutted me. That was so good. And what's funny is the audio won't be there. Okay. The tree growing with the Oh my god. No one will know. I feel like if I make that a clip, I'll post a clip there. I'll have to edit the sound back in. I know, dude be jacked. There was a theory I saw on TikTok that was that Halsin is actually a bear that can wild shape into a human. Because he doesn't have a good strength score. Stinky.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
So, like...
No, Lord Gortash, we were interrupted. Another quake.
At this point, the army has been defeated.
So you came
There's
towering to
no
my chambers?
cutscene, nothing to show, like, the army getting defeated. I feel
But
like there
even
really
I
should have
cannot
been.
command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Did you let Scratch get the final hit?
Duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
The fact that she stabs his throat as she says it.
Lordling.
Absolute cinema.
Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will
Crazy.
thirst again.
No hate. Why she thick? Listen. It's an age-old tradition. Many people say, my hair! It happened! Many people would smash. Moon lesbians. Moonbeam, moonbeam. I'm sorry. Avengers!
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence. One
It looks so good with that outfit. Assemble. Nailed it. I'm inside Halson. I'm right where I want to be. Okay. Yep. Okay, we'll move from being outside of. Gotta head off. Have a great stream. Absolutely. Also, if you want to join later, I'll invite you remote. I'll be going to one of the meetups. For today. I just missed out on enough energy for the other one yesterday, so I'm not making the same mistake again today. Okay. Interesting that Nessa stays spawned. Anybody have anything to say? Take care, Fairy. Absolutely.
Shadowheart walks a little freer of the shadows.
Oh.
She could shave her skull and paint it purple. It would still suit her.
Oh, you miss Minsk.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
I feel like Shadowheart could be looking at Jaheira like a mom.
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And, bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
Please, you're only one of those things.
Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do.
I didn't know that.
Foul,
because I haven't played the other
unnatural
Baldur's Gate
creatures who
games.
find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, Who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. I believe you. You remind me of another I knew, marked by forces beyond their control.
Oh.
The gods can grant power or strip it away, but so long as your will remains, you have the only weapon you need.
Okay. We gotta speedrun all these conversations to be had. Such a cool campsite.
I'd better not blush.
Love the new look.
I'd better not blush.
Softer, less severe. It suits you.
That's nothing new.
Something is different about you. New facial creases, perhaps? A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed.
Girl, it's my hair.
It eludes me.
Oh, Lae'zel.
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden, and yet I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child's gift grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch.
Wait,
And
if
don't
you are...
dare pass it to that lunatic woman prowling the mountain pass.
Girl, she's long gone. Is there a reality where if you romance Lae'zel, you can raise a child with her? She's like all the guys. Waffle Games, probably. I need to watch. I know. I need to as well. Like, I need to, like, know the foundational lore.
My own Savage would never have threatened the I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell. Of course, my people have always caught they under it. The Githyanki are only as powerful.
I just want some of the last little snippets of approval. Dang it, Lae'zel. Alright, there's my girlfriend.
Sweet swoo, woman. Never thought I'd be so delighted at the sight of a forehead. You look amazing.
Oh, that's so cute.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it.
I've never done it. I was just like, wait.
I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zauriel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zauriel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Sometimes I wonder, like, what the purpose... We don't know what the purpose was for Zauriel doing this to her. Still, Nick, no worries. Hey, it's all good.
Something is different about you. Did you change your diet?
Lae'zel and Minthara negging. That's so on brand.
took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute. When I have had my vengeance on the cult, I do not know if my oath will still hold. I do know that when I take the Absolute's power, any who object to the laws of that world will have no place in it, of course, and I will gladly eradicate them.
Yikes, girly.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Of course. I believe you. I sympathize. A meaningless question. If he had killed us and conquered the Sword Coast, I would envy him. As it is, he lost, and I pity him. But I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
Why did Jurgle separate himself into the Dead Three in the first place? Because it was... Jurgle was the god of death, and then those three came from him? My oath! No, we never learned why her heart was replaced. Not at all. I feel like I result to this answer all the time, but I always say, like, maybe there was something in the upper city. Because, like, we do. Why did she, like, it was just an experiment for a machine, but, like, to what end? Obviously, it didn't probably want to stop at Karlach, right? Yeah, she's a sick freak and forced it upon her. Absolutely. Absolutely, I'm not debating that. But I feel like... devils, like, they're all super calculative, right? They're not super impulsive. And so, like, there had to be a larger plan. Right? Surely, like, Karlach wasn't a one and done. Does that stuff to her minions? Yeah, I guess so. But, like, well, when we were just talking to her, though, Karlach wasn't a minion, right? Zariel needed somebody, the engine and the part that existed first. And then she's like, I need somebody who can withstand this. Yeah, that's true. She's a fallen angel corrupted with madness, yes. And she wants to overthrow... She's corrupted, but also wants to overthrow the Lord of the Hells, right? Does she exist? A lot of these bigger named characters exist within the lore of Wizards of the Coast. Yes. About the first 5 Elminster books I haven't started yet soon. Yeah, Elminster. It took me like 3 playthroughs to realize that Volo was Volo's like guide to monsters. It took me an embarrassingly long amount of time. But for me to I just find it hard to believe that it was just a one and done project with Karlach.
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of... Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden. I would have picked prettier corpses if my intentions had been aesthetic. This was a warning against heresy. I was not content with the warning, though. I intended to wage war on their insolent god and the rest of its followers, Even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls, their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution. Indeed. A man you know all too
Indecisive
well.
Panda! Long time no see. Yes.
General Ketheric Thorm. The dead cough up their secrets just as well as the living. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers.
I was just looking at the owlbear. What do you... It's not always... Listen. I just meant it was cute. Oh, it's like, because the owlbear and Scratch are running around. There you go. Where's Scratch? Somewhere. There he is.
It is never safe to point out my shortcomings, Iblith. But in this instance, you are correct. Moonrise is the site of my greatest failure. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table, and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketheric expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
So he intentionally recruited her.
Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Ketheric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
It's interesting that she said that, like, he handed her over to Orin. Meanwhile, like, she respected Ketheric, but it sounds like it happened all at the same time.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketheric held me still, his hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. I want this one, she said. Ketheric nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself. That is certain. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities. Then there was you. Soon there will be vengeance. I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to.
Heights are another, yeah.
And every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded.
Girl! But you fell prey to it in the first place.
I would rather die
I just want the approval.
than endure it again. The tadpole. The absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve.
It's interesting because, what's his name? Zevlor said something similar.
Best choice. Even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable.
I want to do the companion thing later. Gale wants to talk, that's right, because I didn't take him to fight. He's probably not happy. I didn't take him to fight the brain.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light. The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even when I'd seen it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. And I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost, I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it. Likely not. If I've done damage to your opinion of me, then I'm truly sorry. But if this crown amounts to what I suspect it is, then your faith will soon be restored, and then some. It's clear crown and brain are intrinsically connected.
Oh, we gotta make sure we get the
urgency of us smiting the latter, understanding the former could make all the difference. We need to learn more about what we saw. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the the only kind they're collecting. You'll have to
the only kind of good ideas, the only kind of ideas you have, huh?
The gate is closed. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted to place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks. We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle.
It's interesting.
If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
It's interesting because if you're not in a relationship with Astarion, if he stays as a spawn, Ascended Astarion is a conniving asshole. However, if you aren't in a relationship with Astarion, he's like left to his own devices.
Doesn't it sound delightful? For the lucky little vampire on the winning side. After 200 years of shit, pure shit, I think I deserve something better.
It's interesting because that's the sentiment, and if you go this route with him, he realizes being the Ascendant is the bad option. The something better is him being content.
All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
All right. Anybody else? There's Withers. We should talk to Withers before we go. Bone Daddy himself.
Fate, spin. Dost thou require?
He doesn't have anything to say.
Or mayhaps there are many answers to that question. None are important. Correct.
No.
No.
Attack? Wait. Wait, I've never seen this before. You can attack it? You can attack Withers? I don't want to. IRL that is. IRL what? Skeletons are- oh, skeletons aren't able- shouldn't be able to speak. Welcome in, Roman. How's it going? What is that? Oh, it's just not rendered. Okay. Anyone else to talk to? Where's Halson? Oh, he's over here? Oh wait, that's right, he's back on the roof. 'Cause he doesn't have a home.
I'll give it a try.
Is there anything in these? A wooden chest. Dang. There's actually something in there. Anything in here? Any secrets? Okay. Oh, it's the song. If I go stand over there. Can I, like, fly down there? Is there a way to skip the Githyanki scene? Wait, there's something there.
Shadowheart, your tresses are different. It suits you, though in truth I cannot imagine much does not suit you.
You flirt, you.
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seems my faith was more than well-founded.
There is a secret- oh my god, there's a secret chest! There's a secret oh my god. It's gonna be like the OP weapon. How do I get down there? It's almost like we should have been able to use wood, or use rope to be able to... Oh. Okay.
Shall be done.
I don't know where I'm going, but... use rope to climb and do stuff, but no. Oh, I'm jumping... Okay, I jumped through the window, I guess. Alright, what's in here? Wow. A gold ingot. Crazy. Oh, it's like the... You know what this reminds me of is the scene in Encanto with the candles in the house down here. Is there anything else? There is so much room in here. I know, right? I can't believe I've never actually explored this camp. I was just like, wait a minute. That floor. No, you don't have to follow me. It's okay. Oh, come on. Like, is there anything else? I've looked in here before. See, there you go. This game. Discovering new things. I don't think I've been in that building before. They're like, oh, Shadowheart's being Spider-Man again. Oh, it's because it's, like, dilapidated, I guess. Rubble. Anything else sneaky? Got something over there? Probably not. No. Huh. It would have been crazy if there's like some sort of a weapon. I just want to look over here. It could potentially be if I can make that jump. Also, there's like dead badgers in the first house camp that we see. We never solved that. No. Something you can always tell is there's like this outline for areas that you can go. And so if you check the edges of the map, sometimes you can see like an area that you're like, oh, I didn't think I could go there. Come on, I should be able to make that jump. Death. Nothing? Alright, I feel like we've sufficiently explored. I love that if I jump farther, I don't take damage. Okay. Time to fight the Githyanki. Well, to run away from the Githyanki. Time is it? Oh, we're doing great.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the Chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prism and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of
I've been
death
like that before,
themselves.
flip-flopping like a
Together,
pancake,
you
can't fall
have the
asleep.
power to thwart the dead three.
Welcome back,
If you follow this path
Devante.
to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will
one.
answer to you.
I know, I haven't streamed in a hot
Lady
minute.
Shah sent you on this mission. Did she know that this is where it would lead? And when you complete it, what will you do then?
I know. Wait, Nick. Hold on a second. I can't pause the game, Mom.
The true souls from their
You have a little thing
parasites
next
and
to your
their
name.
religious delusions, or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
There we go. I do want to choose the enemy of Shart. Wait, Nick, hold on. Did you do something? You wildin'. Which one are you on? Oh, you're on the horizontal one. Wait a minute. What is that? No, not as a moderator. / hide. I'm sorry, you're being perceived. Hang on a minute. Event feed. What is that? Is that like top commenter? Membies. Engage with your audience. Wait a minute. This is the main problem. So I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. As you can see, there's like an integrated chat below. Right now, YouTube's popping. However, YouTube doesn't have the best... It doesn't have a great ability to connect endpoints to know events when events happen. If you subscribe... That's really kind. I need to figure out how to stream to YouTube and Twitch. I only do YouTube. Yeah, and also there's the vertical and the horizontal, right? I don't do the cut stream. You know, well, if you stream on YouTube, you know that there's like the automatic vertical and horizontal. I still have two separate streams because I don't like how it cuts it up or whatever, and because I need the vertical stream for Twitch as well. So technically, I'm streaming both horizontally and vertically, both on Twitch and YouTube. There's, if you stream with OBS, I've used Stream Elements, and I've used the Atium vertical canvas. I'm still using Atium. But thank you for your membership. I apologize that I didn't, like... I mean, I would love to have noticed. But YouTube, like, there's just not the endpoints of, like... it being able to like notify you versus if somebody subscribed, wait, hold on, I have a thing. Hold on. If somebody subscribed on Twitch, it could go bing bing bing. But there's just more utility on Twitch. But hey, listen. Here, I'll type it in chat. Because I recommend it. You need a beefy computer. You need a good internet connection to be able to do the dual stream. Plus multi-stream. There you go. Wait, what? Okay, I see that. I see that in the chat. Because I'm looking at, like, the YouTube live stream page. That's crazy. I wish there was an event audio or something. Lady Discordia. All right. I wonder how the gifted memberships works. That's really kind. I know. You got a membership on YouTube, Violet. Well, I was just saying it's Nick's Lens. No, Nick Lens. We're just talking about multi-streaming. That's very, very kind. Wait, why did it say I had to be translated? That's funny. I appreciate it. But I can honestly say multi-streaming is definitely worth it. I need to be able to... The next step is I really want to be multi-streaming on TikTok, but... Because, like, if you're already streaming... I'm sorry, we're just staring at Shadowheart's face. If you're already streaming, you've got 70% of the work done. To multi-stream is just an extra little bit, you know? It's very, very kind. So you can watch ad-free on YouTube, I think is what that means. And there's emotes on Twitch. Sorry, on YouTube. Wonder if there's... Let me look at Mix It Up. If I go to events... So I use, like... I have, like, 10 programs open when I'm streaming. I don't have a super new graphics card. I have a 2080 Ti. So it's not super... It's, like, pretty old, but it was the best of, like, when it was old, if that makes sense. That's one of the main things that is the struggle. If I go to events, I wonder if, YouTube lets me do it. Oh! So, there's tons of programs active. One of them is Mix It Up, and they do have new member... And membership gifted. Membership okay. Hold on, let me get a pencil and a pen. I'm gonna write it down. It's like old times when I first started streaming. YouTube. Event. Trigger. I wonder, it's too bad there's not like a subscribe, like a follow when somebody subscribes. I had to pop over from Twitch to say thank you for, yeah, thank you for coming over. Yeah, I was gonna say, Twitch is just such a beast to learn. 2080 Ti is still a fantastic option. Yes, yeah, so it's old, but like, it's kind of funny. I mean, we're playing Baldur's Gate 3, so we talk about a number of sensitive options, but for anybody who wears bras in chat, it's very similar, a wonky numbers and letters scale of figuring out what graphics card is what quality. It's like, cause like, I think like a 2080 Ti is like the equivalent of like a 4060 or something. I can't remember. I was looking it up. But graphics card, big deal, and a strong internet connection for multi-streaming. Because when you're multi-streaming, it's like it's like double the internet output, right? Yeah, so 4060 Ti. So you should be able to do it. Yeah, I like the lift and the support and the underwire of the 2080 Ti. Yeah, it's good. It's good. You know, I just really like taking out the graphics card out of my computer after a long day of streaming. I think it is an apt comparison for people who do wear bras. It's like, the number scale doesn't translate. It, like, for people who don't wear bras in chat, like a 34D bra would be smaller than like a 38B. Then it doesn't quite correlate. Gotta let them breathe, exactly. Me when my partner takes out their graphics card. Yeah, graphics card. That's so funny. But yeah. Sometimes, like, because everybody thinks, like, oh, a B cup is smaller than a D cup. Not all. Like, the number also matters. So, Radeon versus NVIDIA. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like, with technology being what it is, I I'm not going to be upgrading a graphics card for a very long time. And then also, I bought new RAM sticks in like 2022. I think it was like the beginning of 2023. And so it was just before, it was like at the end, it was the optimal time. It was like the end of like everybody doing crypto, setting up computers for farming cryptocurrency, but we hadn't yet started like the AI data center like blitz. And so there's this tiny little window where computer parts were actually not that bad. So the number is the width around the torso, yes, and the letter is the surface area. However, the width around the torso also makes the cup bigger. And so if the number is bigger, the cup size is also getting bigger. And so that's why sometimes a larger band size is listen, it's basically calculus. Hesitant to upgrade my motherboard, so I upgraded RAM, graphics card, and CPU about a year ago. Just fine, just before RAM got expensive. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough time. Like, I feel like... I hate... At the very least, there should be, like, a commercial production for these parts that are needed for these environment destroying centers. However, and then like the individual use market, I don't know what you would call it, should be something separate, because it's like the individual people shouldn't be competing with massive corporations for parts. But I digress. Shadowheart's got a long time to think here. She looks annoyed. Alright, well, Nick, I have found the event. I've written it down. We're going old school of, like, me writing down on a piece of paper what I need to improve the stream for. But, yeah, we're, I at least can now, I noticed in Mix It Up, so let me read you the programs that are open right now. I have Steam, naturally. I have Mix It Up. I don't need Discord open. I could have Discord closed. I'll do that. I have NVIDIA Broadcast. I have, obviously, like a web browser to be able to manage streams in case things go wrong. I have StreamerBot. I need both StreamerBot and Mix It Up. I have Baldur's Gate 3. I have Toby, the eye tracker, I have OBS, and I have Wavelength, which is this thing. Yeah, I know, she really did disapprove there. Yeah, and 68, come on, up or down one, either one's a funny number. But, yeah, I mean, Twitch is something else compared to YouTube. YouTube is pretty bare bones when it comes to streaming, and that's a blessing and a curse. It's just that when, like, you have the complexities of Twitch, you kind of wish for the complexities on YouTube as well, if you have it set up. Generic. Oh. Channel followed. Channel subscribed. I wonder if the channel followed applies to YouTube. Uncertain. Also, I think Jammy came back here earlier after their pint. Alright, let's let Shadowheart out of this endless little cutscene. And I didn't even read what the options were. Will you liberate the true souls from their parasite and their religious delusions, or will you use their power to gain for your own purposes? Enemy of Shar. I'll confront the Mother Superior and her Sharan lackeys. Then I will free my parents. Alright, I want to be free of this parasite. I'll do what's necessary to make it happen. I will succeed. Where the chosen have failed, I will dominate the world. When the moment comes, I'll do what's right. I will free everyone of this evil. I will be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna say the Enemy of Shar option, because that's just something we don't normally get to see.
Your blood swims hot at the very prospect. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
I have your location data. I'm using flop cameras. Wink.
You're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
I don't remember this. Okay. I think I can technically get there. Okay, chat, do I fight? Or do I just go to the portal? Hi, Zithris. I know it says I can't get there. I promise you I can get there in time. Do they have loot? Okay. Yeah, but then also I could get XP. Oh, don't we also have to fight inside? Sprint to the portal says, hey, yo! Because here's the thing, like, I can literally... If I make this jump, and then I can dash. I do have... I think I did download the mod. I don't think I even need to... I don't want to use a key point. There's definitely a fight in the other area, right? Might as well XP? Okay. I know. Well, you know what? Olympic jumping... Wait, where's...
Good.
Oh, Karlach's dominated? Or... Karlach has even bigger jumping legs than me. 2. I realize that I've been using Stunning Strike with the melee weapon, and I should be using my hands the whole time. Do I have a melee-based sneak? Oh, I'm not wielding a finesse weapon. If I kill her, I get an extra action. I'm not gonna kill her. Alright, we're fighting. Because I can. Hi, Riz! I did hear about the wedding. I have conflicted feelings about it. It was weird. Listen, you know as much as the next guy that I love Taylor Swift. I can admit that it was weird. It was weird. There's some weird people. I'm sorry, but who wants Adam Sandler to officiate their wedding? I thought she would go for, like, Stephen Colbert. Because her and Stephen Colbert are pretty long-time friends. I was just like, could you imagine Stephen Colbert officiating your wedding? Okay. I guess we could just stand here. Oh, wait, yeah, they're monks. Alright, girly.
Heating up.
Maybe I do want to rage. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, wait, I can throw? Mighty Impel. Throw. Perfect, we need that for Gortash. I feel like what happened was... Where's Rage? Barbarian? Rage. I feel like I just pulled it off. There we go. Blue Lightning. Yeah, the Cleaver. Cleaver! I always forget to because you can't do it until you Rage. Oh, that's right. I have the hammer. When you land a critical hit, stun it for 1 turn. That's right.
What's it gonna take?
Oh, they're so close. How much? 4 HP. That's crazy.
Unleash me.
I didn't need to do this. Wait, where's Nessa? Go for it. Nice. XP, let's go. You're not hasted, Halson. No loot.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Cantrip. Actually, I could bite. Can't reach. Oh.
Fuck yes.
Go for the throat.
Bite. What do you mean you can't reach it? Oh, you don't have enough movement. Moonbeam! Is it melee? No, it's not.
Solid victory.
Moonbeam, moonbeam.
Let's go.
Nobody block the stairs.
Nature's fury shall not be checked.
Mm-hmm. Portal.
I can't do this without you.
I can't do this. Oh, I didn't drink the potion. Interesting. Oh wait, where's this one? Oh, he just spawned. I see. Alright. I'm coming.
To keep going.
I wonder if killing them here means I won't deal with less in the next one. Oh my.
Take you. Keep guessing.
Let's go.
I'm gonna kill it, and then I'll go to the portal. Oh, I thought I had like the swipe, but I don't. I can't smite? Oh, it's a bonus action. Alright, take the attack of opportunity. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill that guy. We got a tiny little bit of XP. Got that massive X penis. Was a little weird but happy for her. Like, I understand her need for privacy. And so the venue, I get it, it's whatever, but there was some really weird invitees, like attendees, that I just found really weird. Oi, Evie, we gotta get that bottle over there and drink a bottle of water. Exactly, heyo. Exactly. You understand me. Yeah, we did some killing. Also, I got knocked. But it is what it is. Alright, take the attack of opportunity, hit the portal. Ba-dink. It's not everybody has to get to the portal, it's just one person. Why do I look like that? My clothes! We all look weird.
Sylvanas, preserve us. That orb's about to shatter.
Bing, ba-ding, ba-ding, bing. Bing, ba-ding, ba-ding, bing. Bing, ba-ding, ba-ding, bing. God, heyo, that's morbid, but... I mean, somebody... such cool tattoos. Somebody I did know saying, that if she was on a private island of any kind, it would have been more. But I feel like there would have been, I wasn't looking. It just happened to be there. I love how we're just standing there. This must be Orpheus's god body.
Where's our dream guardian? I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Okay. Listen, just give me a second. I need to heal. Give me a second. Okay, we're coming. What is the rules that are happening? Come on, everybody. What is going on? Why didn't they follow me? Come on.
Speak to me.
Come on, everybody.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, there's the cat grace robes, and then there's the strength one as well. So I guess I could go over my build real quick. Why don't I have a turn? There we go. Okay. I don't know why I look like that. There we go. Yeah, okay. So I have this Club of Hill Giant Strength, which you can find as a stool in Act 1 in the Underdark. You break it, and then you equip it in your offhand. It makes your strength 19. I used to have the Intelligence Circlet, but I took that off. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I do have the integration app. So if you are on Twitch, there's this very, very cool, actually, I think I can show it. It might go infinite, but there's a Twitch extension where you can go through. I think you guys can go through my inventory too. But yes, I have the Graceful Cloth, and then I have the Wound Closure, Maximum Healing. I need to change this. I never used the Mark for Death. I like the 1d4 on persuasion checks. I don't often use the bow. I gain a +1 bonus to all saving throws. That's a mod. So technically, it looks like Elven Chain. So I'm currently wearing the Graceful Cloth, but I'm actually wearing this. I'm just looking like camp clothes. I'm wearing this Helm of Spirit Reach. This is a mod as well, because when I activate it, I can actually, like, punch from range. So, I don't actually normally fight with this. It's so weird. Okay. Karlak still raging?
Let's cook with fire, baby.
She took damage? What happened here? I'm not gonna have her rage, actually, because there's only one. I don't want to expend... Because we're gonna rage when we're down there. Oh, you still missed. Oh.
Come to the skull.
I'm coming over. You've got helm? Wait, is it actually in the game then? I thought it was a modded helm.
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Just calm down. I'm just drinking a potion, okay? Calm your titties, Spirit Guardian. I'm coming. I know! They went they went and flew for sure. These brains are actually super useful. Oh man, they killed all of them. Nothing? Oh wait, they're alive. Those ones are alive. Okay. Oh, you know, I should probably. Yes. Oh my God. Calm down. Give me like 2 seconds, please. Where's Nessa? Okay, we're summoning Nessa. We're summoning. And we're summoning Scratch. Alright, gang, let's go. We need this weave moss down here. Or actually, I think I get time to loot. Oh god, no, I don't want to talk to any- Don't talk. I just want the weave moss. Although, I think I get time to look around later. So let's just go over now.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
No, it is a mod? Okay, got you. Oop, there he is. Oh my god, it's pink! Is she gonna do her tumbles through the stadium? Cause baby, so what? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock moves, and I'm a kid. You, guess what? I'm having more fun. Sorry. I don't remember this.
Before you do anything.
Oh, I thought this was the fight.
We are in danger. The Githyanki is the source of our protection.
My guess is it's Orpheus, but God form.
I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let
Nobody knows? Oh, it's not disclosed at all. No, I know it's not. I was theorizing.
It's been protecting you.
Halson, you can't keep showing up like this.
In your dreams. Help me.
Leave the Githyanki alone. Prove to me you are who you say. This is the battle you're fighting. I don't believe you. You're Mind Flayer.
The Honor God. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the God. I will subdue their master.
It's a good thing we didn't bring Lae'zel in here.
Together, we can turn the tide.
I liked it better when you were hot. Oh god. Chief of Orpheus Honor Guard. So they don't work with Blackith. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go. Alright, my job is to run around stunning everybody, if I can. I want to go to there. That's so pretty. Miss. Here we go. Can I topple you?
Bleed for me.
Nice. Okay. That's good. Okay, where are other ones? We've got one up here. Okay. We've got the other one up there. Okay. He's concentrating on telekinesis. Did I not snag the resonant stone for double psychic damage? Which were you talking about? Resonant stone? Yeah, that's too bad because I am pretty anti-Vlaakith. I think we turn on the Emperor in this round. We free Orpheus, I think. In the Mind Flayer colony, they're Mind Flare Colony, there's an item that has an aura of psychic vulnerability and disadvantage on mental saves. Were you finding in the Githzerai brain, if you hold it, you deal double psychic damage. It's the same for monks with their manifestation for psychic damage. Okay. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna stay there. Oh my god, you guys. That's crazy that they're all the way back here.
Now this is my happy place.
You passed it in the area of the Merkle fight? I did loot everything. So I probably have it, I would think. God, you guys are so far away. At least this guy is stunned, okay. Okay. I can't teleport. So I'm going to dash. Move to like here. No, move her back a little bit. Oh, is she on fire? How did that happen? Where's the fire? I'm sorry, Nessa.
I got this.
Karlach. I wish you could jump as an action. As well as a bonus action.
Incoming.
What's the plan?
Oh! He's stunned, so the Emperor can just suck his brain. Oh, I might have not taken it. Using an action for bonus action, I know it's a point of contention. Even in, like, D&D proper, I feel like a bonus action... Maybe not for spells, but for, like, physical actions, I feel like it makes sense. I feel like they were supposed to follow me in. I feel like I've never had it before where they've all had to like run in and use their whole turn, but you know, it's fine. Scratchy's so brave. What a brave boy. Running through the abyss. They've never jumped in after me for any playthrough. I'm also unlucky. I feel like this doesn't feel... Oh, good. She's on the ground. Let their bodies hit the floor.
A better position.
Whee! Whee! This sucks. Oh, fire. Oopsies. Alright. You fucking idiot. Oh no. I know that one. Yep. Oh, hell yeah, brother. I know it would make sense for me to keep fighting there, but it actually makes more sense for me to go up here and do this. Oh, or can I shove? No, shove is a bonus action. Okay. It would be nice to do it all myself, however. Oh. I have to move forward just a little bit.
My turn.
Oh, I should have been closer because then I could have raged. Ethan Boulanger, remember me? My first donation was you last year. Kind of missed your stream. It's been a lot of time since I've had notification you streaming. How are you? It has also been a while since I have streamed. Just a couple weeks. I've been working on some boots, some Zara Larson boots. They're pretty dang cool in my humble opinion. But welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate you popping back in. I guess we're not gonna rage. If Matthew Mercer consulted them for this game, most of these enemies would be immune to stun. Oh! I forgot that there was a dude there. My bad. Okay, us? God, the Emperor, like, cannot do anything. Oh, that is within range. Okay. Oh, it isn't. Interesting. Yeah, a point of a video game is allowing the player to feel extra point. So in campaign 2, there's a character that was a monk that had Stunning Strike, and Matt definitely voiced some frustration over time because Stunning Strike is just so damn effective. And so a lot of the enemies ended up being immune to stun. Okay, Linda. We're coming. Okay. The problem is they're running so far, and I've been wanting to, like, bless them. Yeah, I like the fact that Emperor can protect you from the Nether Brain, but isn't able to, like, random Gith. He just, like, instead of, like, doing something about the Gith in front of him, he tried to move away, lost his telekinesis, and then the thing failed its save. It's like, wow. Brilliant. Okay. I thought I could do it. Oh. I gotta take- I'm sorry, I know my ears are fake. I gotta take my ear off. Stunning Strike is fun for a player, especially since it's a key monk trait, but not so fun exactly, or if used against players. Nothing is fun. Okay, your turn. Hope, nope, you don't get one. Yeah. And it's like the best of the stunning Like, it's better than a hold person, I would say. Although hold person could last, in theory, 10 turns, but it never does. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Okay. When we finish this battle, I will, call it there. Alright, girl. You got a rage. You're taking some damage. The Fister. A gentleman fister for anybody who watches, Dimension 20? A rowdy, even. Is he the only one left? Oh no, there's one up there. Isn't there something if it's stunned I can... Oh, I thought it was like if... Oh, it's only prone. Okay.
Let our enemy's corpses nourish the ground.
A Gentleman Fister! Great title! Listen, I would highly recommend watching... If you like watching D&D, watching, Station, interesting. It's called Skyward Ho. Oh! I'm held. Get her, Scratch! You got this. Oh, it's okay next time.
On the way.
It's a true story? Oh my god, did you just... Okay.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer.
It's a D&D story. It's on
Without
Dropout.
You would be a slave to the Absolute.
To owe one's life to a mind flayer. It seems to make a mockery of this entire struggle.
Mm-hmm. I always suspected you were a mind flayer.
I suppose it was considerate of you not to bring it up before. And I ask that you do not judge me for it now. I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer.
We can talk to Blurg and Omelium. They're alive.
Constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me.
This is a complete lie.
I am now.
Because he is Baldurin. So he founded Baldur's Gate.
The one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city.
And wasn't it orchestrated that he was broken free?
Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work.
I did not give up the egg.
I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her,
I feel like she was somebody that we would have met.
Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's
Where?
Gate.
In the upper city.
People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated.
They had no
I was
idea.
happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Yeah, I think that either this story isn't canon or the Emperor is really humble to hide his great story like he does. I think... Well, no, he's propping himself up as ego, but I'm pretty sure, because the Elder Brain, it's revealed later that that was the whole ploy so that it could have the crown. The Elder Brain went through this intentionally so that it could have the crown. And so I feel like it let the Emperor slip.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside.
The Elder Brain wanted the Astral Prism, so it told Gortash to go find it. Gortash sent the Emperor.
Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free.
He is, though, Madish.
The Elder Brain, the chosen. Better yet,
I can't... If you complete Will's storyline, you find out that this was once Baldurin. So, like, when you do the Will's trials and find the dragon under the city, when you talk to the dragon, it's pretty, insane, the lore that you find out there. The whole plot was planned by the Elder Brain. If it's true, I really miss the whole lore. Yeah, because when you have the cutscene of it ascending out of the brine pool, it talks about, like, who do you think told them about the Astral Prism? Yeah, but the fact he's been a Mind Flayer for 1500 years is a little far-fetched. Oh yeah, Mind Flayer. But the thing is, wasn't Baldurin a human? Like, it's weird. Like, the timeline's wonky, but it's definitely clear that they wanted this to be Baldurin. Although when we look at Moonrise, Moonrise was beautiful, no longer fallen, but still taken over by Ketheric. Stomps around like a T-Rex and go off, King. But that's true, in the Astral Sea you don't age. And maybe time passes weirdly when you're in the Astral Prism.
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your
The Elder Brain wanted the prism because it's the one thing that can stop it.
The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you.
Maybe this is Orpheus's mother.
A usurper took her place. Blacketh declared herself
The crown was only taken 3 years ago in game time and placed on the
Orpheus
brain.
rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus
Timeline is wonky.
bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my honor, my prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished.
Yeah, magic. It just works.
There may come a time when that is necessary. But there is no guarantee that his power would survive.
God, stop your brain wiggling.
The risk is
I don't
too
like
great.
it.
The moment his protection is gone, you would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Thralls in its design.
How would we be of the Elder Brain's control if it's not even in the astral sea? Like, we're not even on the same plane of existence. Thank you, blank.
I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my form, any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. Like it or not, Archer, you have seen what I can do.
I know.
If you let me, I can evolve.
No.
I understand, but in case...
I wonder what happens if I...
Look after it.
The last playthrough, we had Karlach become a Mind Flayer.
You or your allies. It has vitality.
I wonder if we are in a relationship with Karlach and she becomes a Mind Flayer. What happens?
You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
If we do that, then we side with the Emperor. I want to free Orpheus. Here's a super tadpole. I know. I always thought that the art of this portal was super interesting. I thought that the art on this portal honestly reminds me of something out of Don't Starve Together. Or something like of that nature. Super interesting. Alright, we're gonna save here. We gotta remember to loot that body. Me and my boy's gonna mess you up. I rolled a 1. Fuck. Y'all know that one? That song by Tim Cardy. Okay. You guys, I'm doing it. Next stream is gonna be Friday. I will be there. In chat, what percentage do you think I'll be there? I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna stream Friday. I'm gonna do it. It hits you really hard because when you understand that every D&D is nice, yeah. Every D&D story can be understood by "Shut up, it's magic" from the DM. Yeah. Streaming Friday. I'm gonna fucking do it. Riz, stay cool in that heat. Don't overheat, okay? I don't remember giving you permission to leave. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my real mom. You're not my real parent. If I don't work too much. No worries, Ethan. Hey, you know what? Thanks for popping back in. And Nick, it's been a pleasure. Listen, if you have any questions, we can chat next time. Normally I do a little chat portion before the stream starts. If you want any like help with the we can yap about the multi-streaming. Don't boil. Don't do it. Don't boil your brain, okay? Let's find a lovely... Actually, we don't have to find. We're raiding Razzie today. So we're going to say goodbye to the YouTube peeps. Thank you for the membership and gifting membership. That's bonkers. And so I should have that set up next time in the event it happens again. So hopefully I'm probably going to stream earlier. Maybe if I can like stream at like noon. Because listen, yes, people still play Pokemon Go. Yes, I play Pokemon Go, and I'm proud of it, and I have fun, okay? Oh. There we go. So it's a big weekend for Pokemon Go players. Okay, let's get this raid to Razzie going. Alright, we're gonna say goodbye to YouTube. See you guys on Friday, maybe between noon to 1, okay? All right. Thanks, team. It's totally au natural. All right. Bye, YouTube. Bye, horizontal YouTube. Bye, vertical YouTube.